Have you ever met someone and felt that instant spark? That rush of chemistry that makes your heart race, your thoughts spin, and suddenly, you can't stop thinking about them? It's intense. It's exciting. But here's the real question. Is it love? Or is it just lust? So many people mistake one for the other. And that confusion, it leads to heartbreak, toxic cycles, and wasted time. But today, we're going to break it down simply and clearly. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to spot the difference between lust and love fast, and how to make choices that lead to something real, deep, and lasting. Before we jump in, if you care about building strong, healthy, and emotionally fulfilling relationships, go ahead and subscribe to Purely Love. This channel is your space for real talk, powerful insights, and tools that will help you love better and wiser. Starting today. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with a truth most people don't want to admit. Lust feels a lot like love at first. It mimics it. It wears the same clothes, says the right things. It gives you butterflies, makes you check your phone 20 times a day, and lights your body on fire. Can feel overwhelming, even spiritual. But just because something feels intense doesn't mean it's love. Lust is like a wildfire. It burns hot and fast, but it doesn't last unless it's fueled by something deeper. Love, on the other hand, is more like a slow-burning flame. It builds over time. It's steady. It grows stronger through connection, vulnerability, and shared experiences. So how do you tell the difference? Let's start by looking at what lust really is. Lust is physical. It's driven by attraction and desire. It's fueled by hormones, fantasy, and curiosity. It's about what someone makes you feel in the moment. Lust says, I want you now. Love says, I want to know you. Lust can be powerful, but it often lacks depth. You might feel obsessed with someone and still know almost nothing about who they really are. Now let's talk about love. Real love is rooted in connection. Takes time to develop. It's based on who a person is, not just how they make you feel. Love wants to learn someone's story, their fears, their dreams, the way their mind works. Love stays curious even after the initial spark fades. Love shows up after the butterflies have flown. Still with me? Good. Because here's where things get real. One of the fastest ways to tell if it's lust or love is to ask yourself this. Would I still want to be around this person if sex or physical intimacy was off the table for a while? That question alone can reveal everything. Lust disappears when the physical is removed. Love doesn't. Love still wants to spend time, still wants to talk, laugh, support, and build something meaningful. If this is resonating with you so far, take a second to subscribe and join the Purely Love community. We're just getting started. Let's go deeper. Lust is often impatient. It rushes, pushes you to move fast. Love, on the other hand, is patient. It doesn't pressure. It gives space for things to unfold naturally. If someone is pushing for intimacy quickly, saying things like, I've never felt this way before just days in, or if you're the one feeling like you need to lock it in fast, that could be a sign of lust masquerading as love. Love has no need to rush. It wants to build something real, and real things take time. Another way to spot the difference. How much of this person do you actually know? Lust creates a fantasy. You see the best parts. You fill in the blanks with idealized versions of who you hope they are. Love, however, sees the whole person, flaws and all, and chooses them anyway. If you're infatuated but don't know how they react to stress, how they handle conflict, or what they believe about the things that matter to you, you might be caught in lust. Now, don't get me wrong. Lust isn't bad. It's natural. Can even be the spark that starts something beautiful. But it's not the foundation. If you build a relationship on lust alone, it will collapse the moment life gets real. And life will get real. Love, though? Love sticks around when the excitement fades. Love is there in the mundane, in grocery store runs, tough conversations, messy moments. Love grows stronger when tested. Lust evaporates under pressure. Let me ask you something. Do you feel emotionally safe with this person? Can you share your insecurities without fear of judgment? Do you feel heard, valued, respected? Love creates safety. Lust doesn't care about emotional depth, it just wants the high. Another key difference: intentions. Lust is self-centered. It's about what you get from the connection. Pleasure, validation, attention. Love is generous. It wants to give. It asks, how can I support you? It celebrates the other person's wins and walks with them in their pain. Let me give you a real-life example. A woman once told me about a man she was madly in love with. The chemistry was undeniable. They couldn't keep their hands off each other. But every time she needed him emotionally, when she was anxious or sad, or just needed support, he'd disappear. He wasn't interested in her heart, only her body. She realized she was addicted to the feeling he gave her, not the connection itself. That was lust. On the flip side, there was a couple who started slow. No rushing, just consistent time together. Conversations that lasted for hours. Vulnerability, trust. Months in, they finally became physically intimate, but by then, the foundation was solid. That's love. And here's the thing, love and lust can exist together. In fact, the healthiest relationships have both. Passion and connection, chemistry and commitment. But you can't build lasting love on lust alone. Lust is a spark. Love is the fuel. If you're finding this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to Purely Love for more videos like this. We talk about the real stuff, things that help you stop guessing and start knowing when it comes to love. So what are some fast ways to check in with yourself? Ask, do I like this person? Or do I just like how they make me feel? Am I curious about their mind, their values, their story? Do I feel safe being emotionally vulnerable? Do I want to grow with them? Or just be around them when it feels good? The more you answer yes to these, the more likely you're experiencing love, not just lust. Another sign, time. Lust is all about the now. Love is willing to wait. Lust says, let's go all in right now. Love says, let's build something over time. Love is sustainable. It isn't driven by panic or fear. It's rooted in peace. Let's get even more real. If you're watching this and thinking, oh, I think I've confused the two, don't beat yourself up. We've all been there. Lust is intoxicating. It's designed to draw us in. But when you become aware of what it is and what it isn't, you gain power. You stop wasting time on shallow connections and start making space for the real thing. And real love is worth waiting for. Here's what I want you to remember. Love feels safe, feels like home. It may not always be exciting in the same way lust is, but it's steady, deep, and nourishing. It wants to grow with you. It stays when things get hard. It sees your flaws and chooses you anyway. So the next time you feel that rush, the butterflies, the excitement, pause, take a breath, get curious, ask yourself, is this person someone I want to build a life with? Or just someone I want to be around when it's easy? When you know the difference, you choose differently. And when you choose differently, everything changes. Before we wrap up, let me remind you, subscribe to Purely Love if you haven't already. If you're tired of guessing in relationships and ready to build something real, this is where you belong. And here's your challenge. Take 5 minutes today. Reflect on your current connection or someone you're interested in, and journal the difference between what you're feeling and what's actually happening. Are you building love or chasing lust? Comment below and tell me what stood out to you. I read every single one, and I'd love to hear your story or questions. Thanks for watching. Keep your heart open, your standards high, and your love intentional. I'll see you in the next video.